sure of it. It did. It worked. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Kevin at 7. Thank you for joining me. I'm excited to have you on this morning with me. We're going to talk today about why you do what you do. We're going to talk about the 5 whys. Now, last week on Thursdays, this is Thoughtful Thursday. So welcome to this special episode of Thoughtful Thursday, Kevin at 7 edition. All right. Or Kevin at 7, the Thoughtful Thursday edition. Excited to have all you guys on. As you come on, make sure you give the post a thumbs up. Tell me where you are in the world today. JP Montalvan, I'm glad you are on today because I'm talking about something that I learned from JP today, who is one of our Inner Circle coaching members. Evelina Kirka, good to see you. Another Inner Circle member. Robbie, another Inner Circle member. All my Inner Circle members are joining us for Kevin at 7 today on Facebook. We're also live on YouTube today. We're going to be doing this live on YouTube every day as well, Monday through Friday, except when I travel. And we've been having technical difficulties with a camera that I've had set up for that. So good morning, everybody. As you come on, make sure you post in the chat bar where you are so I can get to know you. And I'm excited to have you. Hi, Angie from Cincinnati. Good morning from Letty from Middlesex County, New Jersey. Matthew from Vero Beach, Florida. Good to see you guys. I hate doing this, but I got to put on my little cheater glasses. It makes it, I just see better. So plus these are also the blue blocker type glasses that reduce the strain on your eyes when you're looking at a computer screen all day. Yes. Good morning, Joe from Southern Illinois. Good morning, Manpanit from Toronto. Great to see you guys. As you come on, even on YouTube, go ahead and chat in the chat bar where you're coming from so I know where you are. Let's talk about how do you figure out what I want to do? So let's play it this way. Here's what happened. In one of my coaching programs, one of my online courses is called Agent Power Launch. Now, who would Agent Power Launch be for? Good morning, Raylene from Laguna Niguel. Good morning, Sonia from Carson City, Nevada. Great to see you. Agent Power Launch, who would that be for? That would be for an agent launching their business. So this is for new agents. So I have a online course training program called Agent Power Launch, agentpowerlaunch.com. You can go check it out if you're a new agent or if you're struggling and want to get started and start making money fast. It's the best place to go other than actually joining me in one of my mastery coaching or coaching program. But it's an online course. It's and it starts, one of the first things is we start with what are your goals as a real estate agent? So one of the first modules is what are your goals? So to actually take you through a goal setting workshop. And it was very interesting. I saw this comment, and I get a lot of comments like this on the course. Like, I'm 67 years old, just starting real estate. I'm 67 years old. So my goals are short-term, up to no more than 10 years. I cannot, because I lost most of my money in 2008. So I cannot retire, but I want to be able to in the next 8 to 10 years. If anybody is interested in being financially free and being able to stop doing real estate because you have to in 8 to 10 years, let me see some thumbs up. Yeah, there you go. Awesome. Good morning, Sharon from Vancouver. Good to see you. Awesome. So, but why? So the question is, why are you getting into real estate? Why do you want to be a real estate agent? That's just a question, right? And so we ask these as new people, but I want to talk about a process for all of you, whether you're new. This is not about new agents necessarily. Here's the question. The first question is, what do I want? What do I want? That's the first question. This is a powerful question in your life. What do I want? I think two of the most important questions you can ask in your life, I talked about this last Thursday on Thoughtful Thursday, is what do I want and why do I do what I do? And we were going over this and talking about this at our last Inner Circle Mastermind, and JP Montalvan, I think he was at our mastermind. It may have been on a coaching call, but he said he uses what he calls the 5 why exercise. Now, I've heard of the type of exercise doing this process. I never heard it called the 5 why exercise or the 5 whys. And I thought that is really, really powerful. And so I thought, you know what? I want to share that with you guys today on Thoughtful Thursday, because the reason I call Thursday Thoughtful Thursday is because all of us need to take some time every week, periodically in our lives to just stop and think, what am I doing? Why am I doing this? Am I still having fun? Right? And so when you get into real estate, I think a really important question is, why are you getting into real estate? I get questions all the time about, like, I'm looking at the different brokerage. What should I look? Why should I switch brokerages, or how do I pick a good brokerage? And I think the first question is, why do I want to switch brokerages? ask the questions. Hey, Kevin, good morning from Vermont. Good to see you. Why do I want to do this? Why do I do what I do? Why am I wanting to do? What do I want to do? What do I want to become? What do I want to have? Why do I want to be a realtor? Why do I want to make $1 million? Why do I want to be financially free? Why do I want to buy a yacht? Why do I want to buy a new house? Why do I want to do that? So that's the first question, is why. And then once you ask that question, now you got to dig deeper. And like, why? So the first question is, why do I want, and let's just pick one. We'll say, I want to make $1 million. Okay, why do I want to make $1 million? First time you ask, why? Number one, why do I want to make $1 million? Okay, so what is your why question? I'd love somebody to chat there. Just post in the comments, what is your big why question that you're having in your life today? What do I want? And maybe what do I want, that I want to become this, I want to do this. And then we're going to go into why. Okay, so here's the reason this is important, is we resist this. It's like, I don't have time to ask this question. I just want it. Okay, just leave me alone. I just want it. And this was a very important question, because in this, I got a comment on the Agent Power launch, the goal setting module. And here's what he said. It's a guy named Gary. If you're in the course, you can see it. When I first saw what the first module was, goal setting, I thought, oh crap, not again. Like, I don't want this. I want to be debt free and retire. Hey, Walt, I want to be Tammy, financial freedom. Okay, these are good ones. So we'll come back to these. So listen to the thought process of this guy. He's like, I don't want to set goals. Are you kidding? Not again. And then, out of respect for you as my mentor, I trusted you and said, all right, I need to start being more coachable against my gut feelings. So he's basically saying, I think goal setting is either bad or a waste of time, or it's stupid or something. I'm not sure. Love it. Leah, send my son to college. Okay. So he said, I'm like, I don't like this. I'm sick of this. So he said, I trusted you. I decided to do it. I must admit, it's a great module. I see it now more as a to-do list rather than a wish list. Now, this is really a critical, like, aha moment. Okay. I want my husband to retire. All right, good. So he said, all of a sudden, the goals that I've set became a to-do list rather than a wish list. Now, think about it. All of us have goals. Some of you have them written. Hopefully you have them written. Some of you don't have them written. If you don't have them written, you don't have goals, because they're not clear. You don't have clarity. There's no clear target. So you got to have clarity about, what do I want? So you write it down. The moment you write it down, it just crystallized. Okay. It became something real. It became a real, like, idea that you want, a real desire. But what makes it a goal is when you add a time frame to it, a deadline. That's what I want, and this is when I'm going to have it. If you don't have a time, if you don't have it written down, and two, if you don't have a deadline on it, a date, if there's not specificity, then it's just a wish, not a goal. And what I loved is he went through this process. He got clarity. He's like, okay, this is what I want. And when he put it down what I want, and he put time frames on it when I want it, all of a sudden it became real. If you guys get what I'm saying, let me see some thumbs up. Make sure you like, by the way, if you haven't liked the post yet, make sure you like it. If you haven't liked my page or subscribed, if you're on YouTube, make sure you do that. All right, so here, oh, finally, I got a comment on YouTube. I don't know what you guys are up to. I want to make a 6 figures in the next 6 months. Carrie Smith, I love that. We can help you do that. All right, to do that, you probably want to get into Mastery Coaching. Go to yesmasters.com/coaching and check it out. Join Mastery, because our goal is to help every agent add 6 figures to their income every single year. That is my commitment. And we got a lot of agents. We actually give a 6-figure plus award, which is this nice, huge award that we give, a nice trophy. I mean, it's like crystal. It's like weighs 5 pounds. That when you add 6 figures to your income in a 12-month period over the previous 12 months of my coaching, bam, we give you that award. It's pretty cool. All right, so Christy, I just made a down payment to go to Italy in 2019. Now I got to earn the rest of the money to do it. I love it. That's awesome. See that right there, what Christy did? That's a clear goal. Okay. So what Gary said is it became a to-do list rather than a wish list. In other words, now it becomes real. I think I can have this happen. Now I want to talk about one other thing here that he struggled with, because I struggled with this for years, and a lot of you probably struggle with it. And that is it okay to have big goals? Like, if I have big goals and I want to make a lot of money, I want to be rich, I want to have big, nice oceanfront house or an ocean view house, or I want to have a luxury home, or I want to have a big yacht or a private jet. A lot of you saw, I think Grant Cardone just recently got his own private jet. And, people go like, wow, I want one. Well, do you really want one? This is a good one. Why would you want a jet? Why would you want a private jet? So listen to this guy, and this is really powerful. He says, another thing you touch on that I struggle with is the righteousness of success goals. Like I'm not sure, it may be evil. If I have really big success goals, then I'm probably a bad person. I'm materialistic, I'm worldly, I'm gonna be greedy, I'm gonna be evil, I'm gonna be take advantage of people, those kind of thoughts. Anybody else ever, if you have that, let me see some sad faces or mad faces, or like, oh yes, I've struggled with that. I used to be taught that, money is the root of all evil, that kind of stuff, that kind of mindset that's not truth, but it's belief. And so he says, it made me think though, that as generous as I am now with so little, how much more exciting it would be to be generous with a lot. I'm like, that is a powerful aha. You guys feel that? Like I always thought it was bad to make a lot of money, but I thought, wait a second. I'm a generous person. What I do with my money is I don't keep it all for myself. I like to help people. I like to give back. I believe that's part of my purpose in life. I believe that's why I'm here on this planet. And if I have a little bit of money, I can only help a little bit. I can only help a few people. I can only help a few people a little bit. But if I had an abundance, if I had lots, I could do a lot more. That makes sense? And there is a principle, as a law of the universe, that whoever can be faithful with a little bit can also be faithful with a lot. If you can't be faithful with a little bit, you're not going to be faithful with a lot, which means if you're greedy now and all you think about is money and paying your bills and getting out of debt, then when you make a lot of money, you're still going to be thinking only about you. Everybody understand? If you're generous when you're broke, if you're stingy when you're broke, you're going to be stingy when you're rich. You guys need to watch the movie. There was a movie recently about J. Paul Getty. What was that movie called? I can't remember what it is, but it's about his grandson got kidnapped. And here's a guy who's the richest man in the world. And he has such a stingy, broke mentality. It's mind-boggling. It's crazy. Okay, so here we go. So Ravi, goal, start a foundation to help destitute kids and women, fund education for poor kids in third world, I assume in third world countries. I love that. So here's the deal. Why do I want to do that? So now let's do the 5 why exercise real quick to wrap this thing, to bring this thing home. You ready? Okay. Now, Carrie Smith, you gave me a frowning face. Oh, that's because I said, give me a frowning face if you've had that mentality. Got it. All right. So here's the deal. Let's just pick, I want to, hey, Shelly. Yes, it is true. Shelly Krim, good to see you. Whoops. I'm trying to see some comments of some of the stuff. I just made a down payment. Okay, all the cool stuff. The down payment on the house. I want to be financially free. I want to send my son to college or my child to college. All that kind of stuff. These are awesome, awesome goals. All right, so now the question is, whoops. The question is, I'm trying to get back to the comments. There we go. The question is, why do I want to do that? All right, that's it, JP. All the money in the world. All the money in the world. That movie was really an interesting movie. It's crazy how a person with a lot of money can think. Then I'm not saying that's the way all people with a lot of money think. It was just very interesting to see him and understand a movie. It was a movie and it was designed to be drama and all that kind of stuff. So it's not all true, but it was an interesting movie about how somebody can have a lot of money and still have a broke mentality, still be like fear of loss, fear of not having enough. So this is a great question. I'm going to pick, I want to be financially free. Okay, so here's the question. That's what you want, right? So why do you want to be financially free? And you need to answer that question. Why do I want to be financially free? Well, because I want to be able to do what I want. I don't want to have to worry about being financially stressed again. I want to be out of stress. So whatever your answer is, why do I want to be financially free? Well, because I want to do this. Okay, that's one why. Why do I want to do that? So then I say, so why do I want to be financially free? Well, because I'm getting older and I'm going to retire and I don't have to worry about money. Okay, good. So I don't want to have to worry about money. So why do I not want to have to worry about money? Well, I just don't want to worry about money. No, that's not a good enough answer. I got to figure out, why is that important to me? What's important to me about worrying about money? Well, because I want to be able to travel. I want to be able to give back. Okay, cool. So why is that important to me? Well, because, I remember as a child, my parents were always struggling financially. My parents now are struggling financially, and I don't want that. They can't, they always talk about how they wish they could do stuff for the grandkids and they can't. I don't want that to happen. Okay, so why do you not want that to happen? And so just keep, and where's that going to go? I don't know where it's going to go, but here's what happens. As you dig down deep into each of these questions and you do 5 levels, why is that important? Why does that matter? Why does that matter to me? Why is that important to me? Why is that important now? Why is that, so what happens is you may go like, wait a second, maybe that's not exactly what I want. Or maybe why I want that is really not a good reason. Or maybe there's another issue going on that I need to realize, wait a second, it's not the money. It's not this. It's not that. That's not what I really want. People ask me like, I want a sailboat. Why do you want a sailboat? Because I love sailing. Well, why do you love sailing? Well, because I just like being on the water. Okay. Well, why do you like being on the water? If you like being on the water, why don't you just go get a paddleboard? And I got a paddleboard. I don't really want to go paddleboarding, but I've had sailboats before. I spent every hour I could on that sailboat. Every time I got a chance to go get on the sailboat, I wanted to be on the sailboat. Why? Because I enjoy it. Why do you enjoy it? Because a sailboat represents to me freedom. That's what a sailboat is to me. A sailboat represents, and I've gone through this process in my head. Why do I want to have a sailboat? Because to me, it represents freedom. One, because to have the sailboat that I want, I have to achieve a certain level of financial success, which means I've got to be financially secure, because I've gone through that having a boat, and I literally got lucky selling a boat in 2007. Like in May, I sold it in 2007, May of 2007, bought, and then by July, August 2007, the market was beginning to go into the tank, and I got lucky. But what I know is why when I have a boat, it represents a certain level of freedom, because I have to have some financial security to have it, and I want to have time to be able to enjoy it. But when I get on a boat and you go out, you can go anywhere you want. There are no limits. That's freedom to me. And it's just like, yes, I love that. And that's what I want. And so you got to figure out, what do you want and why do you want it? And that why has got to be something that when you dig deep, you're like, that's what I want. That's what I want. Do you want it? Like Ravi says, I want to start a foundation and to help children and women. Okay. Why is that important to me? And I'm going to bet there's something in Ravi's life that's happened, or something experience he's had, or an experience he's heard of, or something that's happened to somebody he cares about, or something that makes him go like, that is why this is passionate. I'm passionate about this. Well, why does that matter? Why is that important? Why is it women and children? Why not families? Why not just young people? Why not, what is it? My wife loves cats. So we've talked about, we started fostering cats. Not like we thought it was going to be. So why do I want to foster cats? We've talked about having a cat sanctuary, because we went to a cat sanctuary. Why do I want to do that? Why? Dig deep, my friends. If this is making sense, let me see some thumbs up. I'm seeing a lot of this. I'm just seeing, I have 6 kids to put through college. Yeah. So why do you want to put them to college? Why is college important? Guys, I'm going to challenge this one right here. I'm going to go really, really deep, and I'm going to probably upset some people right here. Okay, the 5 whys help us dig deep on the most important next thing we need to do or address. And that's true in our business, that's true in our life, and so forth. But I got to do this. Why do I want my kids to go to college? Okay. I love college. Now, just so everybody is clear, I come from a very family that highly promotes education. My grandfather had a college education on my dad's side. My grandfather on my mom's side did not. But my dad has a full doctorate degree. My mom had a master's degree. I have a master's degree. I have a bachelor's degree. I have a master's degree. I graduated from college with a master's degree with a 4.0 GPA, which meant I made nothing but A's in every single course for my graduate program for my master's degree. So I understand college. Okay. So it's not like I can talk about it as somebody who like, yeah, college sucks. I've been through college, and I had great colleges. I loved my colleges. I love my education. I love all that. But I question college. My daughters paid for their own college. They're paying the debt now. And I'm like, I got a daughter that just graduated in May. She is now swimming in debt. She's a mom. She has to work just to pay her college debt. And I'm like, really? I got coaching members. It takes 4 years and 6 figures plus to pay your way through college, even a state college. 4 years to do what? Go out and get a job where the average starting salary for a college graduate is in the $40,000 range. I've got guys who've been in real estate and gals been in real estate less than 4 years that make more than $40,000 a month. And they're doing something that matters. So I'm not against college. Please understand me. I love college. But this idea of going and spending 4 years to get hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt, to make a $40,000 a year paycheck, and literally take 8 to 10 to 12 years to pay off your college debt. I'm like, you can get a real estate license in 6 months, probably in 3 or 4 months. But in 6 months, you can do it. It costs you a couple of $1,000s to start a real estate career, get a coach, get into my coaching, let me help you. And in 1 year, you can have a 6-figure income without all the silly debt. Now, guys, somebody gonna be upset and saying he's against college. I love college. But college is one, I'm concerned about the agendas that happens on college campuses. That bothers me. The mentality, the victim mindset that I'm seeing promoted on colleges all across the country, I'm concerned. That disturbs me because they're being taught. I mean, this whole idea of free college, like free college education is, guys, what we're trying to do is to make our young people grow up without having to struggle. And when there is no struggle, there is no growth. Struggle is the path to strength. There is no other. I'm way off my topic today for why do you do what you do? But somebody said, I want to send all my kids to college. You got 6 kids to send to college. Here's the deal. I want 6 kids to succeed massively in their life. Now, should they go to college? I don't know. It's up to them. Both the kids are college graduates. Both kids are college graduates making $40,000. Now I'm telling them to get their real estate license. Yep. Guys, I'm telling you, you can make $40,000 a month as a real estate agent. You got to be good. You can't, this is not the average person. Amateurs are not going to do this. Pros can make $40,000 a month in real estate, no problem. Now, you're not going to make it your first year, probably. But I've got agents right now in their 3rd year that are tracking for 7 figures. So you can do stuff that your life can change so fast when you make those choices. So you got to challenge yourself on this. Letty says, so far it's taken me 13 years to pay the debt. That's for going to college for nursing school, right? And she's still paying. And I'm like, I totally don't mind you going to college and paying for it and all that kind of stuff. I don't mind college debt, but it's just like, you got to challenge it. Why am I doing that? Is that really the path that's going to get me what I want? The reason most people think their kids need to go to college is because they want to be able to get a secure job. And I'm going to tell you, as long as you're depending on a secure job, I believe in entrepreneurship. I believe in business ownership. I believe that if you want to win in life, stop waiting for somebody else to choose you and you choose yourself. And now with technology, and there is more opportunity to make money and build a business if you get in the right path. Unbelievable. And real estate is a killer path. So Lance Dunn, I'm still paying for my college, and that's even having used GI Bill from being in the military. Now, and Lance is he's a real estate agent now. And how much does your college education help you sell real estate? Doesn't do. Okay, guys, I'm gonna get off here. We're packing. We're getting ready to go to Santa Barbara. Let me say this. Thank you guys for being with me for Kevin at 7. Last thing, a big announcement. 2 days, Saturday, 2 days from now, I'm going to be speaking at TEDx in Santa Barbara, doing my first TED Talk. So anybody that wants to check it out, you can be on my Kevin Ward page, Facebook.com/Kevin Ward page, which is the page you guys are watching on Facebook. If you're on YouTube, go there, like it. I'll be posting the link. If you're in the Santa Barbara area and want to come, there's still tickets left, so you can come. They're $100 a ticket. Or you can watch it free online. And I'll be speaking Saturday morning about sometime between 11 and it'll be between 11 and noon. It'll be like 11:15. I think the schedule says I'm supposed to speak at 11:09 a.m. on Pacific time on Saturday. I'll put the link up here. We'll be posting it. I think it's already posted, but I'll post it again and all that so you guys can join us if you want to do that. So thank you guys. Thanks, Kevin. Thanks, Max. Thanks all the rest of you. Carrie, thank you very much. Kathleen, Forrest, thank you so much. You guys have an awesome day. Play to win. Always expect yes. And I'll see you guys tomorrow morning for Kevin at 7. I don't know if I'll be on YouTube. I'll definitely be on Facebook on Kevin Ward page. So make sure you go there to like that page. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. You guys rock. Thanks.